Don't complain. Stop waiting for others to care, take charge of your own path. Written by Justice O. Malcolm. Published by Audiobook Zone. Introduction. It's a harsh truth, but one worth facing. Most people don't care about your complaints. This realization can either frustrate you endlessly or set you free. The choice is yours. Don't complain, nobody cares. Learn to focus on your life offers a fresh perspective on personal growth by shifting the focus inward. Instead of seeking sympathy or waiting for external solutions, this book encourages you to take control of your actions, your attitude, and how you direct your energy. Each chapter dismantles excuses that keep you stuck, replacing them with a mindset of resilience and self-empowerment. Drawing on psychology, philosophy, and practical advice, Don't Complain challenges you to silence the urge to vent frustration and instead, channel that energy into meaningful action. You'll discover how complaining not only fails to solve problems but often makes them worse. This book will guide you in transforming your frustration into purposeful action, helping you build self-awareness, regulate emotions, and cultivate a strong sense of direction. Whether you're looking to make big life changes or simply want to improve your daily outlook, these strategies will help you move forward. Through real-life examples, you'll see how adopting a complaint-free mindset has led others to success. These stories serve as both proof and motivation. You, too, can rewrite your life's narrative. By the end of this journey, you won't just understand why complaining is futile, you'll be equipped with the tools to replace it with action. So, are you ready to stop complaining and start making real changes? Your journey to a more focused and fulfilling life begins now. Did you know that constant complaining can rewire your brain for negativity? It's a cycle that's easy to fall into but difficult to break. But here's the good news, you have the power to change it. By identifying what triggers your complaints, understanding their impact, and shifting your focus to personal growth, you can reframe your mindset. It's time to swap complaints for gratitude, negativity for positivity, and stagnation for progress. Why not start today? There's nothing to lose and everything to gain. By the way, 69% of our viewers aren't subscribed yet. If you're enjoying this content, please support the channel by hitting the subscribe button and liking the video. Your support inspires us to keep creating valuable content for you. Chapter 1: Recognizing the Cycle of Negativity. Every day, countless people unknowingly get trapped in a cycle of negativity. Maybe you're one of them. You wake up feeling drained, dreading the day ahead. The weather, the traffic, the workload, everything seems to add to your frustration. It's easy to fall into this pattern, but before you can break free, you have to recognize that you're stuck. Recognizing negativity isn't just about admitting you're having a bad day, it's deeper than that. It's about understanding how a habitual focus on the negative affects your mood, your actions, and ultimately, your quality of life. Think about it, do you often dwell on what's wrong in your life? Do you find yourself criticizing others or expecting the worst? If so, you might be caught in this cycle. But don't worry, realizing it is the first step to breaking free. Many people have been in this exact place and successfully turned things around. And you can, too. Chapter 2: Identifying Triggers for Complaints. To shift towards positivity, you need to pinpoint what triggers your complaints. Understanding these triggers isn't about blaming others or making excuses, it's about awareness. By recognizing the people, situations, or emotions that lead to negativity, you gain control over how you respond to them. Look at your daily routine. Is there a certain time of day when you feel the most frustrated? Maybe it's your morning commute, a stressful task at work, or a difficult conversation. Identifying these moments helps you prepare for them differently. Then, think about your emotions. Are there certain feelings that always lead you to complain? Maybe stress from a big project or anxiety about social situations. By acknowledging these emotional patterns, you give yourself the power to change how you react to them. Chapter 3: Understanding the Impact of Complaining. Complaining does more than just vent frustration, it drains your energy, lowers your happiness, and strains your relationships. The more you complain, the more you focus on the negative, creating a mindset that affects every part of your life. When you constantly express dissatisfaction, you reinforce the belief that life is unfair and that you're powerless to change it. But here's the thing, your words and thoughts hold power. They shape your outlook and influence your actions. Understanding the impact of complaining is the first step in reclaiming control over your mindset and your life. Chapter 4: Setting Goals for Personal Growth. Now that you understand the effects of complaining, it's time to shift your focus. Let's talk about setting goals for personal growth. Don't worry, it's not as overwhelming as it sounds. You're not alone in this journey, and progress happens step by step. Setting goals gives you direction and puts you in charge of your life. It's not about perfection, it's about growth. Start by identifying what truly matters to you. Do you want to develop a skill, build better habits, or achieve financial independence? Whatever it is, it's your life, and you get to decide what you want from it. Break your goals into small, manageable steps. A big goal can feel intimidating, but breaking it down makes it more achievable. Stay realistic, stretch yourself, but don't set yourself up for failure. Remember, growth is a journey, not a race. Celebrate your small victories and keep moving forward. You've got this. Chapter 5: Practicing Gratitude Daily. While setting goals moves you forward, there's another powerful habit that fuels your progress: practicing gratitude. Imagine starting each day with appreciation instead of complaints. It might not come naturally at first, but it's a habit that can transform your mindset. Gratitude isn't about ignoring life's challenges, it's about shifting your focus to what's good. No matter what's going on, there's always something to be thankful for. The fact that you're alive, breathing, and have another chance to chase your dreams is already a blessing. Start small. Each morning, jot down 3 things you're grateful for. It could be as simple as a good cup of coffee or a kind message from a friend. Over time, you'll notice a change in how you see the world. You'll find joy in the little things, the moments you once overlooked. Remember, it's not about how big or small your gratitude is, it's about how often you practice it. The more you appreciate, the more positivity you attract. So don't wait for something grand to be grateful for. Celebrate every win, no matter how small. Practicing gratitude isn't just a habit, it's a mindset shift. It's a reminder that you already have more than you realize. So take this step toward a better, more fulfilling life. After all, it's your life, make it count. Chapter 6: Focusing on Positive Outcomes. Life can sometimes feel like a winding maze, full of unexpected twists and turns. Some paths lead to dead ends, others to surprising discoveries, and some to great opportunities. Your job: focus on the positive outcomes. Why? Because when you train your mind to look for the good, you build resilience, grow stronger, and keep moving forward. Sounds simple, right? But in reality, it's not always easy, especially when challenges hit hard. That's when you need to remind yourself that every obstacle is an opportunity to learn, improve, and become stronger. Imagine facing a tough situation at work. Maybe you've been given a project that's way outside your comfort zone. Instead of letting fear take over, shift your focus. Think about the new skills you'll develop, the knowledge you'll gain, and the confidence you'll build. You might not get it perfect the first time, but that doesn't mean you've failed. It just means you found one more way that doesn't work. And that's progress. Chapter 7: Building a Supportive Network. Surround yourself with the right people, and you'll be amazed at what you can overcome. The key? Build a network of supportive, encouraging individuals who inspire you to be your best self. This doesn't happen overnight, it takes time, patience, and effort. But think about the people in your life right now. Who lifts you up? Who celebrates your wins, supports you through tough times, and genuinely wants to see you succeed? Those are your people. Hold on to them. And just as important as finding the right people is being the right person. Be someone who encourages, listens, and supports others. When you bring positivity to those around you, you'll start to see it reflected back at you. Chapter 8, Developing a Growth Mindset. The people who support you aren't just your cheerleaders, they're mirrors, reflecting back the potential you might not always see in yourself. They believe in your ability to grow, adapt, and improve. And you should believe it too. A growth mindset is the belief that abilities aren't fixed, they can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. Every setback is a lesson, every challenge a chance to improve. So how do you develop this mindset? First, accept that you're a work in progress. Perfection isn't the goal, growth is. Next, get comfortable with discomfort. True growth happens outside your comfort zone. Struggling and failing aren't signs of weakness, they're part of the process. The key is to get back up and keep going. And finally, celebrate progress. Recognize the small wins along the way. Every step forward, no matter how small, is proof that you're moving in the right direction. Growth is a journey, not a destination. And you're more than capable of making that journey. Chapter 9, Learning from Criticism. As you work on personal growth, you'll encounter criticism. It's inevitable. But here's the thing, it's not about the criticism itself. It's about how you handle it. Criticism can sting. It can shake your confidence and make you question yourself. But it can also be a powerful tool for self-improvement. The key is to separate constructive feedback from negativity. Constructive criticism helps you grow. It offers insights you might not have seen on your own. So when someone gives you feedback, don't take it personally, take it as an opportunity to reflect. Ask yourself, is there truth in what they're saying? Can I use this to improve? At the same time, learn to filter out pure negativity. Some people criticize just to bring others down. Don't let their words define you. Instead, focus on feedback that pushes you to be better. Chapter 10, Embracing Challenges as Opportunities. Challenges are a part of life. Sometimes, they feel overwhelming, like the odds are stacked against you. But here's the truth, you're stronger than you think. Every challenge carries a lesson. Every obstacle is a stepping stone to something greater. If life were always smooth, there'd be no growth, no learning, no progress. Instead of seeing challenges as barriers, see them as opportunities. Growth doesn't happen in comfort zones, it happens when you push through difficulties, learn new skills, and prove to yourself what you're capable of. So don't back down from challenges. Face them head-on. Chapter 11, Prioritizing Self-Care. Facing challenges is important, but so is taking care of yourself. You can't pour from an empty cup. Prioritizing your well-being isn't selfish, it's necessary. Make time for activities that recharge you. It could be reading, exercising, meditating, or simply taking a break when you need one. Find what works for you and stick to it. You might feel guilty at first, but remember, self-care isn't a luxury. It's what allows you to show up as your best self. You matter, and taking care of yourself is a key part of personal growth. Chapter 12, Enhancing Communication Skills. Strong communication is at the heart of every good relationship, whether personal or professional. It's how you connect with others, express yourself, and build meaningful bonds. The good news? Communication is a skill you can develop. Start by practicing active listening. Don't just hear words, understand the emotions behind them. Be fully present in conversations. Next, focus on clarity. Be direct, be articulate, and make sure your message is understood. Communication isn't just about talking, it's about ensuring the other person truly gets what you mean. And don't forget about body language. Your gestures, eye contact, and posture speak volumes. Open, confident body language makes a big difference in how others perceive and respond to you. Chapter 13. Managing stress effectively. Stress is a part of life, but it doesn't have to control you. The key is learning how to manage it in a way that keeps you focused and balanced. Start by recognizing the signs. If you're feeling overwhelmed, irritable, or exhausted, it's time to pause and reassess. Take a step back. Breathe. Give yourself space to reset. Physical activity is a powerful stress reliever. Whether it's a workout, a walk, or simple stretching, movement clears your mind and lifts your mood. Don't overlook the basics. Sleep and nutrition matter more than you think. A well-rested, well-fed body handles stress far better than one running on empty. And finally, make time for things that bring you joy. Stress isn't about eliminating pressure completely, it's about learning how to ride the waves without getting swept away. Chapter 14, Cultivating Empathy. Empathy is more than just feeling sorry for someone, it's truly understanding their emotions, their struggles, and their perspective. It's about seeing the world through their eyes. Start by listening, not just to words, but to tone, body language, and emotions. Try to understand what someone is really feeling. Don't interrupt, don't judge, just listen. Ask yourself, why might they feel this way? What experiences have shaped their perspective? You don't have to agree, but you can try to understand. And sometimes, just letting someone know you hear them is enough. Chapter 15. Creating a daily routine for success. Success doesn't happen by accident, it happens through intentional daily habits. A well-structured routine helps you stay focused and makes progress feel natural. Start by identifying your priorities. What matters most? What daily habits align with your goals? Then, create a schedule that balances productivity with rest. It's not about doing more, it's about doing what matters better. A strong morning routine sets the tone for the day. A productive work rhythm keeps you on track. And intentional downtime keeps you refreshed. Find what works for you, stay consistent, and watch how your life transforms. Chapter 16. Setting boundaries. Creating a daily routine is essential for personal success, but just as important is recognizing the external factors that can impact your journey. Imagine yourself as the captain of a ship, navigating through an ocean filled with both positive and negative influences. To stay on course, you need to be mindful of the forces around you and set boundaries where necessary. Negative influences can be subtle. They creep into your life unnoticed, draining your energy, distracting you from your goals, and even making you doubt yourself. Sometimes, these influences come from people close to you, friends, family, or colleagues. Distancing yourself isn't always easy, but remember, this is your journey. You have every right to protect your peace and safeguard your focus. Setting boundaries doesn't mean cutting people off, it means prioritizing your well-being. Be firm but empathetic. Let others know that while you value them, you're also committed to creating an environment that nurtures your growth and ambition. After all, this is your life. Don't let negativity steer your ship off course. Chapter 17. Engaging in meaningful activities. Life can get busy, so busy that you forget to make time for things that truly bring you joy. You focus on responsibilities, deadlines, and obligations, but what about the activities that make you feel alive? Life isn't just about getting through the day, it's about thriving. Whether it's painting, running, cooking, or meditating, these aren't just hobbies, they're tools for self-discovery and personal growth. Doing what you love acts as a stress reliever, a mood booster, and a source of inspiration. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity. You might think, I don't have time for this. But it's not about having time, it's about making time. Prioritize your happiness just as much as your responsibilities. The more engaged you are in what you love, the more focused, energized, and fulfilled your life becomes. Chapter 18. Developing resilience. Resilience isn't just about bouncing back from tough times, it's about building the inner strength to face challenges head-on and emerge even stronger. So how do you develop it? First, adopt a positive mindset. This doesn't mean ignoring difficulties, but rather choosing to focus on what you can learn from them. Perspective is everything. Next, learn to embrace failure. Everyone stumbles, but it's not the fall that defines you, it's how you get back up. Failure isn't the end, it's a stepping stone to success. Self-care is another essential part of resilience. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and enough sleep all contribute to mental and emotional strength. Mindfulness practices like meditation can also help you stay centered and composed. The stronger your foundation, the more resilient you become. Chapter 19. Leveraging feedback for improvement. Feedback is a powerful tool for growth. Think of it as a GPS, it helps you course correct and stay on track. Too often, people see feedback as criticism, but in reality, it's an opportunity to improve. The key is to listen, really listen. Don't just nod and move on. Analyze what's being said and ask yourself, how can I use this to grow? Set aside your ego and focus on the bigger picture. But listening isn't enough, you have to act on it. Identify areas for improvement, set goals, and create a plan. Growth doesn't happen by chance, it happens by choice. Chapter 20. Maintaining a healthy work-life balance. A positive work-life balance isn't about rigidly separating work and personal life, it's about integrating them in a way that enriches you. Instead of seeing them as competing forces, recognize that they can complement each other. Set clear boundaries. It's okay to say no to extra work that encroaches on your personal time. Similarly, be fully present in your personal life, turn off work emails and calls when you're off duty. Your mental health matters. Taking care of yourself physically also plays a role. Regular exercise, a nutritious diet, and adequate rest all contribute to a more balanced, energized life. Remember, you're in control. Aim for harmony, not perfection, and everything else will fall into place. Chapter 21. Practicing mindfulness and meditation. One of the best ways to maintain balance is through mindfulness and meditation. These practices help you stay present rather than getting caught up in worries about the past or future. Meditation isn't about emptying your mind, it's about awareness. Start small. Just a few minutes a day focusing on your breath can make a difference. If your mind wanders, that's okay. Gently bring your attention back. Mindfulness goes beyond meditation, it's about fully experiencing the present. Eat mindfully, walk mindfully, even work mindfully. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. These aren't just stress relief techniques, they're ways to reconnect with yourself and create a life aligned with your values. Chapter 22. Building healthy habits. Picture a garden, lush, vibrant, and full of life. But here's the thing, it didn't just spring up overnight. It took time, care, and, most importantly, consistency. Building healthy habits is a lot like tending to that garden. It requires patience, effort, and steady commitment. Start small. You don't have to change everything at once. Choose just one habit to focus on, whether it's drinking more water, taking a daily walk, or practicing mindfulness for a few minutes each day. Commit to doing it every single day, no matter how small the action seems. Next, plan it out. Ask yourself, when will I do this? Where will I do it? How will I make it happen? Having a clear plan turns your intention into something real and actionable. And remember, be patient. Just like a garden, habits take time to grow. There will be days when you stumble, and that's okay. What matters is that you don't give up. Forgive yourself, pick yourself up, and keep going. Chapter 23. Overcoming procrastination. As you work on building those healthy habits, there's another challenge that might sneak up on you: procrastination. It's a tricky foe, often disguised as something harmless, like a quick break or a well-deserved rest. But don't be fooled. Procrastination can be a major roadblock on your path to growth and self-improvement. Let's tackle this head-on. Start by recognizing the signs. Are you delaying tasks you know are important? Do you catch yourself saying, "I'll do it later"? That's procrastination creeping in. The first step, as with any problem, is acknowledging it. Next, try to understand why you're procrastinating. Is it fear of failure? Lack of motivation? Identifying the root cause will help you address it more effectively. And remember, there's no judgment here. We all procrastinate sometimes. The key is to learn from it and move forward. Now, let's talk solutions. Once you've identified your procrastination and its causes, it's time to take action. Set realistic, achievable goals. Break your tasks into smaller, manageable steps. Create a schedule, and stick to it. Resist the urge to delay. Every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. Procrastination doesn't have to hold you back. With awareness and action, you can overcome it and keep moving forward. Chapter 24. Fostering a sense of purpose and meaning. Every single day is an opportunity to discover what truly matters to you. It's your chance to define, or redefine, your purpose in life. You're not just a spectator in your own existence. You have the power to shape your story, and that's an incredibly empowering thought. So how do you find that sense of purpose? Start by reflecting on what drives you. What are you passionate about? What lights that fire inside you? It could be a cause, a hobby, a profession, or a relationship. It's different for everyone, but it's that thing that makes you feel alive, complete, and connected to the world around you. Once you've identified your purpose, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with others, through your words, your actions, or your creations. Connect with like-minded people who share your passion and can fuel your drive. This sense of community not only amplifies your purpose but also fosters a deep sense of belonging, which is essential for happiness. Your purpose is your compass, guiding you through life's ups and downs. Embrace it, nurture it, and let it lead you to a life filled with meaning. Chapter 25. Celebrating small achievements. Here's something you might not realize: every small achievement you make is a stepping stone toward your larger goals. Celebrating these tiny victories isn't just fun, it's essential. It boosts your morale and reinforces a mindset of continuous progress. Let's make celebrating small wins a regular part of your life. Because you're worth it. It's easy to overlook the small victories when you're focused on the big picture. But they're not insignificant. They're proof of your resilience, your tenacity, and your progress. Did you choose a healthy meal instead of takeout? That's a win. Did you save a little extra from your paycheck? Another win. Did you wake up early to squeeze in a workout? Win, win, win. Recognizing these small successes is an art. It requires mindfulness, being present, acknowledging your actions, and giving yourself credit where it's due. Start seeing these tiny victories not as trivial, but as proof that you're moving forward, growing, and capable. So don't downplay your achievements, no matter how small they seem. Celebrate them. They're a reflection of your journey. Keep moving, keep growing, and keep celebrating every step along the way. Chapter 26. The benefits of regular celebration. In the whirlwind of life, taking time to celebrate your small achievements might seem like an indulgence. But let's shift that perspective. Regular celebration isn't indulgence, it's nourishment for your spirit and a vital part of your journey toward self-development. When you acknowledge your victories, no matter how small, you're giving yourself the gift of recognition. This recognition fuels your motivation, keeping you inspired to aim higher. It's like stopping for water during a marathon. It's not a sign of weakness, but of respect for your needs. Celebrating your wins also helps you cultivate a positive attitude. You become more aware of your abilities, and that boosts your self-esteem. This positive mindset is contagious, inspiring those around you to pursue their own goals. So let's make a mindset shift. Celebrating small wins isn't about inflating your ego, it's about acknowledging your progress, no matter how incremental. It's about appreciating the journey, not just the destination. Chapter 27, Incorporating Celebrations into Your Lifestyle. Every day is filled with opportunities to celebrate your small victories. Don't wait for the big moments, life is made up of those little triumphs, too. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a victory worth celebrating. Finished a report ahead of time? That's a win. Stuck to your exercise routine for a week? Another win. Went a day without complaining? Definitely a win. These small achievements deserve recognition. Integrating celebrations into your lifestyle isn't about being self-centered, it's about acknowledging your growth, resilience, and hard work. It's about fueling your motivation and keeping your spirits high. It's about appreciating your journey and embracing the process of becoming the best version of yourself. Think of yourself as a gardener, nurturing your mind like a blooming flower. Break free from negativity, plant seeds of gratitude, and water them daily with actions that foster growth. The beauty of your blooming soul won't go unnoticed. People will be drawn to your vibrant positivity. So let's nurture this garden of life together. Focus on growth, not the weeds, and watch your life flourish.